trustees, staff, and members of our Tomball ISD community. Today, I want to thank you for being here. As your superintendent, I'm proud to introduce the proposed budget for Tomball ISD, a plan grounded in our shared values of academic excellence, student success, and financial responsibilities. This budget is not just numbers on a page, it's a reflection of our priority, our progress, and our promise to every student and family we serve. Here's what we're going to talk about this evening. We'll begin by looking at our district demographics, who we really are. Then we'll revisit key highlights from 24-25 school year to understand how past decisions have shaped today's opportunities. Next, I present our proposed 25-26 budget and explain how it aligns with our goals. And finally, we'll explore our long-term financial outlook because our work isn't about one year. It's about sustaining excellence for generations to come. So, as we delve into our demographics, Tomball is a growing and thriving, increasingly diverse school district. Our students reflect a beautiful blend of cultures and backgrounds. 46.8% are white, 33.7% Hispanic or Latino, 8.7 are Asian, 5.9% Black, and 4.6 are multi-race. This diversity is not only a strength, it is also a call to action. As leaders, we must ensure that our staffing, programming, and facilities meet the needs of every student. Our demographic inform us how we allocate resources, tailor support, and plan for a future where every student thrives. So as we look back, in 2024, our district experienced meaningful growth, not only in enrollment, but in physical capacity as well. We reached 214 million in revenue, which is 5.42% increase from the previous year. Per student funding also rose slightly. However, even with the progress, we continue to feel the pressure of a funding model that hasn't kept pace with inflation or fast growing realities. Still, through conservative planning and our community's trust, we've remained committed to maximizing impact without compromising our mission. As we look back, our general fund overview grew to 223 million, and as expected, the majority of our spending, nearly 87%, support our greatest asset, our people. As we contend with rising costs from utilities to insurance, we've made the intentional choice to reduce capital outlay and instead invest in our educators and staff. That's what keeps our classrooms strong and our students supported. So as we look at our revenue history, it's clear that we will have seen steady gains since years like 23-24. We're fueled by unique, non-recurring circumstances. For 25-26, we're projecting a 220 million, a 2.8 increase. While interest incomes has remained higher than expected, we're planning conservatively. We continue to hold tax rate estimate at 1.62, about $1.63, and we remain vigilant as we await certified values for appraisal district. We owe it to our community to be transparent and adaptive. So this year, as we look going forward at our proposed budget of 22 million, it reflects a careful balance of fiscal conservatism and bold vision. 55.5% of our funds will come from local property taxes, 44.1% from state, and a small, about 0.4% from federal sources. This blends ensure we can continue offering world-class learning opportunities while responsibly managing our resources. Our goal is to keep student achievement as the center of our every financial decision that we make. Some of our projected revenues include 118.9 million in local property taxes, 3.8 million of our local revenue, 2.4 million for the teacher incentive allotment, 7 million for a fast growing allotment, 74.9 million in remaining state funds, and 1 million in federal funding. So that's some of our projected revenues going forward in 2025-26 school year. So as our future budget, as we stated earlier, that our projected budget is around 220 million, which is about 2.8 increase, which while interest income has remained higher as stated, we are planning conservatively. Again, we want to invest in our greatest asset, which is our payroll, which we know encompass about 87% of our overall funding. We want to also make sure as we're building our new buildings that we have the capacity, the supplies that we need and the materials we need to open those new campuses, to train our campus leaders, and also make sure we have transportation as some of those students will be going to different schools on other sides of the district. Now we're going to look at our bond 2025. We asked all constituents to go out and vote. Our community will be asked to vote for 4 bond proposals, together totaling $429.1 million, which directly affect our most urgent needs. Proposition A, modernizing campuses and managing rapid growth. Prop B, enhance instructional technology. Prop C, upgrade Tomball High School Stadium. And Prop D, fund new multipurpose centers. These propositions do not raise tax rate, and passing them will allow us to preserve operation funds for classrooms while continuing to maintain rising infrastructure demands. I want to thank you as your superintendent. I want to close by affirming our deep and enduring commitment to academic excellence, financial integrity, and community partnership. This budget reflects careful stewardship, courageous leadership, and an unwavering dedication to the future of every student here in Tomball ISD. I want to thank you for your trust, your feedback, and your belief in the mission of Tomball ISD. Together, we're not just preparing students for the next grade, we're preparing students for life. I want to thank you again as your superintendent.